Pawnee were one of the most warlike tribes of the Great Plains and were an alliance of four related Caddo-speaking tribes: the Kitihaki, the Chawi, the Pithauriat, and the Skiti. The Pawnee themselves were called Chehiticha, men of men. The Skiti Pawnee were the only Plains tribe to make human sacrifice, leaving the practice only in the 1830s.
Eksta kahida de dujitu. Za dikshkugi dugishkulais.
Isakovich Dahovich.
Dawa dirita utakushkishki.
De toda. De tama da gokshkitig. Skiwi hikaloga hikashukstal.
I have a question for you. Why did you save Nandos?
Jandos? Friend.
Main traits of the Pawnee were very aggressive to their red-skinned neighbors and very friendly toward the white people. So it was adaptable due to political consideration. So in the 19th centuries, the traits of the Pawnees were also robbed the travelers, but in 1814 the situation was changed.
There is an interesting question for you. I always wanted to ask you, is human meat so delicious?
So let's check it.
Colonel wrote of them that I was struck to the heart by the character of the Pawnee, worthy of the highest prize. A battalion of 100 Pawnee Scouts serving in the U.S. Army from 1864 to 1877 played an important role in the wars against the hostile Plains tribes. They fought not only all their neighbors but also many distant peoples.
In the 1920s, the Pawnee were the most powerful people in the middle of the Great Plains. The four allied tribes that made up this nation, Chawi, Pithauriat, Kitihaki, and Skiti, must have numbered about 25,000 in those days.
The magnitude of the Pawnee's military operation is a clear indication of their power. Attacks on the Santa Fe Trail and on Mexican settlements on the upper Rio Grande became so frequent that the governor of the Santa Fe in 1823 threatened to declare war on the Pawnee if the United States did not stop them. But the raids continued. They clung tenaciously to their culture, religion, history, farming, and hunting cycles. But by the 1960s, the Pawnee were on the verge of extinction. Until the 1930s, the Pawnee controlled a territory from Niobrara to Kansas, and from the high plains of eastern Nebraska to the high prairies of the eastern Colorado.
2 hours later.
The Pawnee did not possess this land in the modern sense of exclusive possession, but they protected it and considered it their own.
For the Pawnee, this land was the special expressions of their cycle of annual events, which in turn reflected the cosmology of the people of their vision of the world. Each event, cultivation, hunting, trade, war, was held not only certain times of the year, but also in specific places that delineated the extent of their possessions. Their territory extended from the heartland throughout extensive hunting grounds to the peripheral areas bordering the lands of neighbor tribes.
Spur. A guy shol. Ushu. Udapu. No, go work cut. They do to do da we shu. He did. Kahoda.
What they cut the hawks, the Atanaks, but used to.
Do you smoke weed?
What? No, of course, it's haram.
The heart of Pawnee Country, located on the Great Plains of central Nebraska and northern Kansas, was a spiritual and economic hub of the wheel of their life. In permanent villages of eastern developments on the Loup and Platte rivers, the Pawnee cultivated crops and had joint tribal ceremonies.
Раз, два, три. Пока.
Мне так нравится, какая красивая. Мы готовы остаться индейцами на всю жизнь. Да. Только живет с природой, в гармонии. Да. Ходить голышом, быть нудистами. На лодке начинать.
But this time I need to feel you ride it. I don't wanna alone ride it. Just lose control.
Его
Начинаем, да?
The main... Ты снимаешь? Да, The main...
Хана, тут все, давай.
Я лучшая индейца. Let's go!